Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the first ever episode of Wild West AI, the podcast about anything and everything AI. Alright, let's just jump right in. No small talk here, no wasting your time. My name's Jamie, by the way. Okay, so looking on Reddit here, I'm just perusing different subreddits. It should come as no surprise to anybody who kind of follows along with AI. What I'm seeing a lot of right now is chatter around GPT-5, which was released somewhat recently, past few weeks. And specifically, though, how it's not like necessarily measuring up to everyone's expectations. And some people are just downright cranky about it. And I find this fascinating because, I don't know, I remember like back in 2023, when people were talking about, oh, GPT-4 is, going to be something else. What is GPT-5 going to be like? I remember people bringing that up and kind of trying to speculate. People trying to speculate what it might be like. I remember reading an article, not sure what news source it was, honestly, but I remember reading an article that was doing precisely that, trying to predict what GPT-5 would be like, but it was talking it up like crazy and saying all these things that, I can't remember the specifics offhand, but I know that it generally is like what we already have now without GPT-5. If I was to put myself in my own shoes back then, like a couple years ago, and, ask what sorts of things my past self would think GPT-5 could do, what my answers would probably end up being encompassed in what GPT-4o can do. I think that's my guess anyway. I don't know. I've had mixed results with GPT-5 so far. A lot of people out there are saying that, and I'm looking at these comments as I'm talking to you, by the way. I'm not, none of this is coming from me necessarily. I'll tell you when I'm talking about like my own thoughts. But a lot of people are talking about how it looks like GPT-5 is messing up people's workflows. And I remember seeing two comments in particular saying that like the day or two after it was released, when OpenAI, the company was not allowing anyone to use prior models. Like their whole thought, and Sam Altman in interviews in the past has said like, I just want one unifying model that knows how to handle every request perfectly, and I don't have to choose between these models. Well, it turns out that he kind of didn't read the crowd right, because OpenAI had to bring back those other models recently because enough people made some hubbub about it, because like people had a use for GPT-4o or 4o mini and 4.1 nano and all they had an O3. Me personally, here's my own thought coming in now. I have uses for O3 and 4.1 and 4o that 5 is just not cutting it with, or at the bare minimum it has messed up my own workflow, I guess, too, in certain ways. But I'll try not to talk too much about myself in these episodes. And my goal, actually, I already have one or two people who are willing to come on here and start having conversations with their own experiences with AI stuff. But my goal is to really have like all of you. I mean, this show is going to be for all of you. It's not for me. I'm just a guy. I really am. But I just want to talk to people about this, without with the knowing the fact that like the person I'm talking to isn't thinking, oh my goodness, when is he going to stop? So hopefully if you're listening to this and you're this far in, I'm meeting my goal here and finding you. So there you go. But yeah, send me emails, send me messages, tell me what you want me to cover. And if you want to talk about something you've done with AI, like have you built a project with it, or does it help you, or does it piss you off? Do you hate it? Do you think that, why am I talking about GPT? Why is he talking about GPT right now? He should be talking about Quen, right? Like totally, based me. Like, I don't know anything, you guys, like help me. I discovered GPT, and I'll make an episode about how I got into this whole world, another time, honestly. I don't want to talk your ear off the first episode, but essentially I kind of came across it right when they were introducing it. Knew right away how important it was and how it was going to change everything in every industry. There are a few people out there who realized that, I think, right away. And then it took the rest of the whole world to catch up until basically this past year before they realized that too. And But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's so much to talk about. It's an endless topic area. There's AI agents, there's Quen, there's Llama, there's Olama, there's, then you've got like Gemini, then you've got, it used to be Google Bard, and then you got Perplexity, Find, P-H-I-N-D, Find, Copilot, GPT, the works, Mistral, like there's so many models, and different ways of going about the world now with this AI stuff. So here I am to talk about it. Bring me the subject, bring me the content, bring me you. Come on the show. I'll talk to you about anything. I don't care. Sounds great. So yeah, shoot me an email. It's in the description. All right, everyone. There's the first episode for you. Let's make it one of many. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.